honorable mention. The Picaro, am I saying it right? Picaro holster, the Brazo named holster. That is the name of the holster. I have it on right now. That is the holster that I forgot to mention in both the Hardwire video. I mean the Hardwire video and the Catharsis mask. You know, the Catharsis mask was the video right before we did the manhunt stuff, right? And then the last one was the Hardwire. It was this holster that I'm wearing right now. I always partner this holster with my ninja backpack. So if I have a ninja backpack on, I have that holster. If it's a skill build, then I have a different one that has skill damage in the place where I have armor regen on this holster. We'll check all that out in a second. My apologies, I know I forgot to mention that holster. That's because I always partnered with the ninja backpack. Right, this is called the Blitz. Right, remember in the last video I was talking about how I wanted to focus on expertise levels? That's what I'm doing, right? So this is, oh my god, man, this my Scorpio now is hitting for like a ton of bricks. The covert SRS on my back is hitting like a ton of bricks as well, right? They're almost at the same level, a very high level, which engages the Blitz. The idea with this game, what really works with this build is really blitzing, but strategically, right? Because you don't have an unbreakable chest plate. But what you have is a cherished chest plate that you partner with a Scorpio. You already know what the Scorpio does. The chest plate basically does the same thing, but with the first shot, with a headshot, right? And this is your decoy, right? And it's auto-fires. It ain't going nowhere. Let's go. Just support it, you know what I mean? Keep your eyes open because they might spot you, and sometimes they will focus on you if you forget about the drone. But you know what I mean? Just get out there, line of fire. Don't let them get a direct shot on you. Let me grab this. You know you gonna die, buddy. It's just that easy, baby. But don't get it twisted. They will catch you slipping if you let them. They will. As we all know. Alright, you got 1.7 in armor. Now, we could have it at 1.9, but I decided to go ahead and throw another red on there. Just kind of, you know, push it right over the top since we was already almost there. As far as the numbers that I wanted to see on my Scorpio. Get him, go, 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 go.
Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the division! Sound the alarm! Shit, I'm blind!
You hear that? I'm blind! Oh my god. I'm blind! Where you at? Come on. Bleed out, bleed out, bleed out. I can't believe you. Oh, there you go. About to tell you, I was sure he was gonna bleed out. Somebody over here somewhere. Where? There he is. That's what I can hear him. I knew I could hear him. Woo! Must hit that weak point. Let's go. That's another weak point. Get out of here. Yo, this reminds me of the prison. That's it. That's it, buddy. Yeah, we done. We're done. Yeah, I know y'all ready to check out this build. I'm ready to show it, bro. All right, we're gonna clear out this area and then we're gonna go ahead and do our breakdown. We won't go to the roof, but I gotta get ready to get out of here. I gotta go. I'm going to a VCon today, so yes, we'll clear this area out and then we get on up out of here. Try not to expose myself too much because them bullets hurt. They hurt. Oh, this is not good. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Woo, that was not a good idea. I only got 2 armor kits. Ooh, hit that weak point. There you go. All I had to do was blind him. 1 shot was enough. Get him, yes. No, get him. Get him. Yeah, because he got that damn phone. I'll take these other dudes. Come on, drone. I need you to drop him. There we go. Come on, drone. They need to be autophags. That's what the problem is. He about to kill my drone. Ah, I waited too late. He came. Look, he got right to it. He was like, "Riot foam!" Immediately, he was ready. He said, "This is what I came here for. I'm the foam man. I gotta do what I came to do." Yo, riot foam. All right, we're not gonna go to the roof. We're gonna go ahead and check out this build. All right, let's dive into this build. We'll start out with, we're going to just work our way straight down so that I'm not overlooking anything. So we'll go down this lane and then we'll go down on this side, right? That's what we're going to do, right? So we're going to start out with the septic shot, right? Septic shot, we're partnering this with the chest plate, right? So septic shot, by the 3rd shot, it causes a disorient. But because of the chest plate, you're going to get a disorient on the 1st shot. So you get them poisoned on the 1st shot and you blind, basically. Right, so disorient makes them dizzy and all that stuff, but the blind also creates a disorient. You know what I mean? They're just kind of standing there, right? Dazed, blind. I can't see. My eyes. That's what they'll be saying, right? So you got that. The cool thing about this chest plate is you got 2 talents. You got the blind and then you got the bleed if you hit them in the body, right? 20 seconds on each, right? So they can both run at the same time. If you go boom, headshot, then straight to the body. 20 seconds. 20 seconds is not that long of a wait before you can use it again. So that's great stuff, right? Perfect for a marksman rifle. And that's the reason why it's on a marksman rifle gear set. You follow me? 15% on a marksman rifle. Get it? Got it? Good. All right, so there's that. We're going to go back up right here to the mask, right? So the mask is also marksman rifle focused, right? We got 30% on the weapon handling, which actually does help. And then you got the marksman rifle damage up by 30%. So we cranking that up again, right? We're just doing a 2-piece on there. And again, this is like a gumbo, right? You got 15 on here. You got 4-9 and you got some skill haste, right? I say it's like a gumbo because you got a bunch of 1-pieces on here that all work well together, right? So, but anyway, that was our, boom, you got that, the mask. Let's move down to the Picaro's holster that I failed to mention in the Hardwire video and in my Catharsis mask video. This is that holster. So to those guys, I told one guy, I said, hey, I'm going to get back to that after we finish the manhunt content. So we're getting back to it right now. This is the holster. On the Hardwire, a guy hit me in the comment section, say, hey, what kind of holster it is. This is that same holster, right? So it's the Picaro's. I call it the Brazo. Typically, whenever I refer to it, I call it the Brazo's named holster. And that's what it is. Absolutely phenomenal. Going to take your cores. It's all about the cores with this holster. It's going to take your cores to 6 instead of just 3. What are the 3 I'm talking about? I'm talking about these 3 that you get from the Ninja backpack, right? Got those 3. You got weapon, 15%. You got 170 and then skill tier. And you got, of course, that's my expertise level is 5 on there. You got some skill haste in there, right? Then down here also, you got your 3 and then I got a skill haste on that one, right? But then on here, we don't have skill haste. I decided to put armor regen. You follow me? So it's the same thing as your Ninja backpack as for in terms of cores. You got me? Get it? Got it? Good. That is the Picaro's. Anytime I use the Ninja backpack, I will always have one of these holsters. Always. I always try to make sure I get that in there because and I'm going to be running technician most likely anyway, right? So that gives me a guaranteed 3 skill tiers, guaranteed, right? And that's without focusing anything in skill. That's what I absolutely love about the Ninja backpack. So there's that. So we got the holster out the way. We talked about the Ninja backpack already, right? We know what that does. Resourceful talent, right? The 3 cores. We had to, talk about that in order to talk about the holster there. So, all right. So, and then we go straight to the glove here. We got 10% on the shotgun, 5% on total armor. Great thing is we have 1.5 armor, and this is only 122, right? It's not at 170. So we crank it up to 170. We probably get closer to that, that 1.6 area, which I really would like to see. We got some optimizing to do down here, right? We still at 10.1 on the crit damage. I believe that will go up to 12, and then the 7.3 is going to go up to 10 on the skill damage. So that's good stuff, right? We got that in there, and then we threw a Hunter's Fury knee pad in there, which cranked up my shotgun for another 15%, and that's the only reason it's in there. But we also got some weapon damage at 15 and some repair to skills, which is helpful if we're using like the drone, right? But typically you don't need that with a hive, right? So that was the idea here. Is we're going to combine 2 different pieces of gear that will build up the damage on these 2 weapons. So we got 2 marksman rifle focused and 2 shotgun focused. Follow me? We threw that together and we cranked this up to 1 million and got this one almost at 1 million. We managed to get 3 skill tiers. We could also autofize. That gives us a 40% buff, right? A 40% buff amount on our drone if we want to go this route, which is going to take, and it's 17 seconds, which is not bad at all. That's not a long wait at all. But it's going to take you up. It's going to crank this up by 40%. Right now it's hitting at, 34. Crank that, again, 40%. Right, and a 17-second cooldown on your skill haste. I say it's a win. I like it. Now, I have to throw a little bit more skill haste in here. I wouldn't mind cranking that up a little bit higher. I think I do have an 11, so I probably will throw that in there. But yeah, man, this is good. I like it. I think this is phenomenal. Now, I'm kind of rushing through this build breakdown right now, but I think we did cover everything. I'm about to head out to a VCon, so I got to get out of here, and I'm not going to be able to post later on tonight. So I got to edit this down, boom, 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 get dressed, get showered, and get out of here. So I'm super excited about that, but I'm also super excited about hitting 400. We hit 400 subscribers. Actually, I think we're at 402 right now, so that's absolutely exciting. The dude hit me in the comment section, was like, I'm number 400. And it was crazy because I actually logged in like, okay, let's see where we at. Did we hit 400 yet? Because, I was like 399 last night. And I was like, oh, I probably hit 400 today. And then I look on and dude say, hey, I'm 400. I'm like, yeah. So that was good, man. This is a good build, man. I think this works for everybody. Veterans, new guys. The thing that I'm telling you, step away from, I said this in another video, step away from the Unbreakables because they spoil us. And there's a lot of some really good talents on some of these other chest plates out here, man. You're missing out. So, like, this Cherished chest plate is the truth, bro. Especially for Scorpio. It is the truth, bro. And as you saw in the field, it just shreds. Like, you will see this build again. And I just wanted to really run through it just to show you how effective it is. And we are in Heroic, right? I may have mentioned this already. I am not in Heroic just to, I didn't fall victim to the argument of, challenging versus Heroic. That's not what happened here. I just did it because I'm working on expertise levels and just getting better, better gear drops. So with that said, let's go over here and check this expertise and see if we're ready to go up. We should be, man. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happened. Oh, it's just 1. That's okay. 192. We almost there. I'll be able to do that by probably tomorrow because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back on tonight. So we will see. With all that said, I'm going to get out of here. Auntie's League is, I've been having a good time with it. It works for me because I do a lot of disorienting and disrupt to the NPCs anyway, especially with a septic shot, I will say this before we get out of here. Sometimes in terms of skills, you can use whatever skills work. I like to use an Artificer because that's going to crank that thing up. That it makes it a real well-balanced build because you got support fire, especially when you're playing solo dolo, right? And it's going to keep getting, when it gets Artificed, it goes all the way back up to max health. So it's, you know what I mean? You can throw the Artificer out there around the turret and it'll just keep Artificing it every time it goes down. It just keeps going forever. You know what I mean? It never goes anywhere. So that's a really good setup. Another setup that I do like to use, though, would be this. And this hive turns into a stinger hive. So you're just throwing a hive out there and just kind of controlling the room that way. Depends on what kind of situation you got. If you're in a tight setting, tight rooms, then yeah, you can go this route. But the cool thing is do whatever works. That's what I love. Use whatever skill works for you and whatever your game style is. With all that said, we're going to get out of here right before we peek at this dude's build. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, he's got a ninja backpack. He's at an 80, and this is a decent build. This is a great idea. Great idea. Good stuff. He's new. He's new. Good stuff, man. Salute. He's got a little bit of Dark Zone experience. Salute, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. It look like he's gonna give me a salute back. There it is. Yeah. All right, we out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. We're going to keep it moving. We are out of here. Peace.